SML ships are hot garbage despite most of them actually being canon. To get an idea, why don't we start off with one that's canon. Marvin X Rose. I've actually gone over this ship a couple of times. Ooh boy. Well, believe it or not, but this ship at one point was actually kind of decent. But the fall of this ship came when Rose's character fell. At first, there was not much to think about this relationship because Rose was just a man-child.
These aren't stars dancing!
But as her character deteriorated, it just became sad to watch these two together.
Jokester. I want to make people laugh.
But Mario, I think your New Year's resolution should be to work on your hairline.
She also flirts with her 1,000 freaking exes and once tried to throw a hammer at Mario. And to quote old me, play the fucking clip.
Oh, come on. You talk to all your exes and you have 1,000,000 of them, which says a lot about you.
You take that back!
Well, what are you going to do? Hit me with a hammer?
Yes, I am!
Run, Daddy, she's crazy!
If I'm being quite frank, this has got to be one of the most abusive relationships I've ever seen. And I've seen Lois and Peter Griffin together in the same room. Like, I'm just saying, swap the genders around, boom, all of a sudden everything's getting canceled. And overall, this is what played into the downness of Mario's character. Because now he's just a depressed guy with a god-awful, abusive, ugly ass wife. I low-key hope for Mario's sake they get a divorce. Speaking of people who can actually get divorces, Brooklyn guy and Karen. What I find somewhat weird about this one is the fact that in SML, this is treated as an unhappy marriage. I'm not gonna say that they treat Marvin and Rose like they're a perfect relationship, but for some reason they act like this is the worst relationship in the entire series when I compare it to other ships in this episode, I'd argue it's one of the healthiest. When I look at this, it just kind of boils down to Karen is dumb and does dumb things. Brooklyn T guy is tired from working every job in existence and hates his life. However, honestly, looking at Brooklyn guy's entire social circle, I'd argue that his wife is the best person in that social circle. I mean, she is kind of dumb, but at least she cares about him.
Hey, that was very emotional. I could tell she meant a lot to you.
You weren't listening.
I mean, really think about it. His mom hates him. His best friend is doing his mom. His brother is a degenerate who always tries to get with his wife. And his daughter is a child. And kids suck. No, unless they're subscribed to me. And hey, speaking of subscribing, I'm trying to get to 1,000. So please help me get there. Because barely any of you guys are subscribed. Oh yeah, and also like the video so that this video can go out to more people. Please share the video and leave a comment. I love reading those. Speaking of his daughter just so happens to also be in a canon ship. That ship being Junior X Penelope. Hey, remember when I said that if the genders were reversed for Marvin and Rose, SML would have been canceled? Well, given this episode, I would like to eat up my words. Well, my most major complaint is that this doesn't even feel like a real relationship and is just here to make some couples related episodes. I mean, like, just look at this. Junior's crazy girlfriend being the first episode, then Junior the crazy boyfriend. You know, they could have just ended it there, but nah, they made more episodes like this. The celebrity crush, Junior's loyalty test, Junior's crazy assumption. You see what I mean? It makes it feel like this wasn't made with the intention to make a relationship, more of a way to create new, uninteresting episodes. Said episodes, like almost everything else in SML, revolve around stereotypes, and in this case, stereotypes in relationships. How boys can be overbearing, girls can be overbearing, the celebrity, and not to mention they're always arguing, and for some reason, despite the fact that Junior has a girlfriend now, and he's also 6'15", he's still sexist.
Well, you can't be shocked that you didn't make a men's volleyball team.
It was a girls' volleyball team, Junior.
They have a team?
Yes.
People actually watch it?
Yes.
And enjoy it?
Yes.
No way.
It's crazy how badly they ruined my man Junior. And if that's not enough, there's literally an episode where Junior kidnaps her because in a previous episode she broke up with him because he cheated on her. That is. And then he proceeded to lie and blame it all on Bully. Like how they turn the GOAT into a bratty, annoying, manipulative, toxic person. I'll never know how they managed to do that, but I hate it. Well, we're talking about ships that involve Junior X Cody. Well, this one's one of the few that doesn't actually exist in this show. Saying that though, there is some reason to believe there's something there, I guess. Cody does constantly try to get with Junior, but even then, Cody's gay and Junior's straight. Therefore, ship invalid. Although the episode where they got a genie lamp and Cody wished everyone to be gay was pretty funny.
Oh, Cody, I love making out with you.
This is the best day of my life. Alright, knock it off, you two, before I have to join in. Alright.
Speaking of Cody, right now, something that I did not know until you guys brought it up to me. Yeah, but anyway, the idea of Cody actually getting a boyfriend is honestly not that bad of an idea, and could have been made for some nice character development. I mean, he's been a doll for the last few years, and now he's finally starting to grow up and starting to do it with actual people. But this is SML. Somehow the creators of SML didn't get the humor on why Cody and Ken was so funny, and that's because, well, they were doing all that weird kinky stuff, but Ken was a doll. Thereby, you could be like, oh man, silly Cody, always doing weird stuff to a doll. And then they try to do the exact same thing with them. And you know, sometimes it's fine, you know. It can be funny if they don't go too far, like this scene.
What, are you trying to make me mad, or are you trying to get me back in the closet?
It depends on what you say next.
However, the thing is, they can't do the crazy stuff that Ken and Cody used to do, because at that point it's just two puppets having sex.
Bend me over, spank me, slap me, spit on me, and choke me, daddy.
Take it, Timmy, tug it, Timmy.
I'm pretty sure Timmy is now a reoccurring character, and I just watched a couple episodes of him. But if I watched a ton of episodes of them doing God knows what, I would probably hate the ship too. Although overall, what do you guys think of Timmy and Hucker's family? I think overall it can be an interesting idea because SML has always been about over-exaggerated stereotypes. So a stereotypical Christian family would be quite interesting to see. Hey, did you know that Cody technically had sex with Bowser? Yeah, in this episode, he turned into Chef Pee-Pee, and then they did Bowser. It was pretty funny if I'm being honest. I wouldn't say the ship has real ground though, because Chef Pee-Pee doesn't even remember it. Alright, next one, Jeffy X Bullet Bill. Another edit. What do you want me to say? They beat the hell out of each other. Why the hell would they want to do that sexual? Alright, now we got the final one. Ooh, it's another Jeffy one. Which one is this? Jeffy X, his sister, who's dead. This is, wow. I hate Jeffy and all, but this is like such a disrespectful thing to do to my boy. Like, not even Jeffy deserves this. Like, not only is that his sister, but his sister's dead. Like, I'm just gonna end the video here. Alright, so I knew what the comment of the day from the last video was. It had to be by DC Hacker. I think you know why. Hey, if you like that video, YouTube also thinks you'll like the video on the left side. And also, if you want to hear me talk about SML more, well, I have a whole playlist dedicated to it, so get to binging.